I'm Brittany, welcome to my channel, and welcome to part 3 of the getting ready for Ren Fair season videos. I did the belts, I did the hair things. This week I have this project, I have this idea for a kind of like overdress thing. Inspiration pictures here. Mostly because when I went to the Ren Fair the last time, that was quite a learning curve. One thing I realized is the stays that I bought from Amazon, and they are synthetic fabric. It's polyester, and everything else I wore was made out of cotton. So heat wise, I was fine everywhere else but where the vest was. I felt most of the heat on my, if that makes sense. I'm probably not explaining it well. That's where I was most sweaty too, because my skin couldn't breathe very well. It was not great. I'm debating on whether to do like detachable sleeves or should I do puffy sleeves, because he wants to say hi and he wants attention apparently. Do you need cuddles? Is that what the problem is? No, okay. Because I've clearly been in a puff sleeve kick lately. Which is so funny because for the longest time I hated puff sleeves, and well, I liked them and then I hated them and I like them again. So yeah, I haven't decided that. So what I want and what will determine what I do is how much fabric I have for the bottom skirt part, because I want a lot and I want that to have some volume, and then how much I have left over after that. If my calculations are correct, it might be a bit tight to get the right length and volume. So I'm going to get the skirt part squared away and then do the rest. But enough of my blabbering, let's get on to it. Okay, here is it all laid out. It is 2 yards long and it's 44 inches wide. So it is going to be very, very tight. The way I'm going to have to do it is I'm going to have it be the length of the skirt full ways, and then I use the top for the bodice part. And I don't think that there is going to be enough fabric for any sleeves. Unless I switch to a different fabric. I do have this pink fabric. This is scraps from the pink skirt and the puffy sleeves that I did last summer. And then here I got 4 more yards of it the other day. I saw that they still had it and I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take it. So I do have a lot more fabric to work with the pink. I'm trying to remember what project I was thinking of doing with the pink and deciding if I want to switch it up and do it for this project instead. But I honestly can't remember. I'm gonna go look in my project notebook and see if I have it listed there, and then we will see. Okay, I don't know if I've ever shown you my craft journal. But I put all my ideas and crafts that I do in here. And I did not find anything for the pink. So I got to sketching. I put the date that I start, the name of the project I'm going with, and then I do 2 versions of it. And I'm actually liking this version better than this one. So I think I can get away with the purple and not using the pink. So that is what I'm going to go with. And then another part that I do with my thing is I like to keep track of how much the project that I'm working on costs. So I'm going to put the, oh wait, I normally put the name of what I'm doing first for well. Okay. Okay. I think I'll be using grommets here to lace up. So okay, so that's the cost so far. And that's the start date. And then when I finish, I put the end date there. Alright, that's the plan. Okay, so I finally found these pattern pieces. Some of them were not properly stored. I need to work on that. I don't want it to have the point in front, so I folded it back and I laid it out. It will be very, very tight. The skirt part won't be as long as I was hoping it could be, but it is what it is. Also, I don't think that there is going to be enough fabric for the sleeve part that I originally wanted, so I'm not going to do it at the sleeves. Also, that is my pin cushion. And these are all of the pins that I have because I have that many in progress projects. Yeah. I really need to knock off some of these in progress ones. And here I am starting a project. Oh, irony, thy name is procrastinator me. That didn't make any sense. Okay, so it's all sewed together. Now all I have to do is figure out the lining fabric because there's not enough of the purple. And I am kind of leaning towards this white. It was a bed sheet I've used for mock-offs. I'm going to lay it out and see if there's enough of it. Okay, so I have the back part done. I'm working on the front. Oh, this seam right here, this princess seam, is so hard to press. I don't know, can you see it? Here, let's see if I can. Does that help? I don't know. No, that washes it out. Sorry. It's hard because I have my window open, so it's all mostly natural light. But yeah, this is a princess seam that's in the front, and it is so hard to sew because of how drastic a curve it is. So it doesn't like to sit very well doing that and then pressing it. But bright side, this fabric is, I don't know if you can see it right there, it's actually pressed and staying pressed, unlike the silk fabric, so that's great. But I am gonna go eat lunch, so my iron is off. I'm gonna go eat. Plus, I sewed this seam and I was gonna press it. And I don't know if you can see it, but oh, you can't, okay. The lining on the padding on my ironing board, oh, I can't speak, is so thin that it's actually starting to leave, like, oh, here, you can see, here. Not on camera though, but in person, okay. Marks of what the ironing board looks like under this. So I am going to put some cotton batting on it, and hopefully that helps. Just to give a perspective on the damage that the cat did. Like, plus it's like, it's gotten so thin here that it's like crumbling away. This is gonna be fun to fix. Oof. It's all off now. Okay, I've laid it out. It's flat and it's covering everything, so all I have to do is trim. All right, it's trimmed. All right, I've put it in, and now I'm gonna put it on top. Okay, it's on and tied. I guess I didn't cut this side precisely enough, so it is kind of pulling on this a bit, but it'll be fine. There. But now I don't get burnt great on my fabric now, hopefully. I don't know if you can see it, but the remnants of the foam that was under it is just like, it literally got everywhere on the project I'm working on. We are running out of daylight, but basically I'm so far along. I've hemmed the skirt part. Hopefully you can see. Sorry, it's hard to. I have the lining sewed together, and I have the purple bodice part, outside lining, or the outside part sewed. So I just have a couple more steps to do. I might finish this in a day, which is weird for me. Where's wood? Where's wood? Okay. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. All right, here's the update. What I did was I took the lining and the outer fabric right sides together, and then I sewed along the front edge all the way around all around the armholes, neck, everything. Flipped it inside out and pressed it. I don't want to put the this part, because my brain is not working together, until I add the skirt part. I also realized I need an underskirt for it because it opens. So I am making a skirt the same way I made the Civil War era black skirt. That's how I'm gonna do it. Why I decided to do it that way for this, I don't know, but that's just what I decided. And now come to think of it, I need a top too, so I'll figure that out. So yeah, next I'm going to attach the purple skirt to this. I don't have my tripod up here, but I'll show you. I did a line of stitches at the top of the skirt in the loosest and widest stitch. And so what you do is, again, I'm just doing this with one hand, so it's hard. And then you keep doing that until you have it all gathered like that. Okay, I gathered it up. Pro tip, on the opposite side that you're pulling the string on, I would knot it so it doesn't accidentally come out on that side. And make sure that you have the piece that you are going to be attaching it to, so you can know the length you need to go. All right, and now I'm just going to pin it to the bodice and then arrange the pleats as evenly along the bottom as much as I can. All right, it is pinned on. Now let's sew it together. Alright, it is sewn on. Now all I have to do is finish the seam and use the lining to cover up the edges of the fabric. I also sewed the straps together and I just have to finish that as well. Alright, I finished sewing the lining down and now I'm marking where I'm going to put the grommets. Honestly, this tool is so helpful. I marked it. The question is, should I go with silver or gold grommets? I'm kind of liking the gold. Finished this, and it literally just took a week, so it didn't take as long as I expected. One thing I will say is that it doesn't like to stay neat up here. But I would definitely say that one of the hard parts was when I was sewing the lining down and having to go through all that fabric. For some reason, it was a bit hard on my hand. Also, I mean, looking at it, I think it looks fine. But after I put the grommets, I kind of regretted putting the grommets. And I kind of wish I had done maybe like loops in the back so I could still tie it up. But like the grommets aren't visible. Because I kind of liked how it looked before the grommets. But it is what it is. I can't undo that. Because once you do the grommets, you can't undo them. Also, something that I don't remember happening with this, because I've made 2 or 3 different things on this channel with this pattern, and I don't recall it having this bunching up issue in the back, or how low it goes on my hips. Every time I tried this on during this project, I don't recall seeing that. So I wish I had noticed that during the phase where I could have fixed it. Which is weird because I just don't remember having that issue with this pattern before. Or maybe I did and I just didn't realize it. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I like it. I do have to figure out a better situation with the top and bottom matching better because clearly these are different whites. The white skirt that I was gonna make with this isn't finished, and I decided because of how low it sits on my hips, it looks weird under it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something different. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!